Live. My name is Chris Strubb, the Giving Day guy here at WellSpan Park. 3 p.m. hour. Ron, we got a bonus guest.
We do have a bonus guest. Something came up real quick just the other day. To my left, I'd like to introduce everyone to Shauna from the York County Reentry Coalition. Yeah, I got it right. All right, yeah. And it was funny, I just met Shauna the other day at her organization's open house over at the York County Prison on Concord on the east side of town. So Shauna, you're our bonus guest, right? Like, so we got a couple of minutes. Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us all about the Reentry program.
So I'm Shauna Griffith-Myers. I'm the Executive Director of York County's Reentry Coalition. And what we are is we are a group of nonprofit, for-profit individuals, agencies, service providers who all fell under the same strategy of reentry. So we look to see what are the barriers to people leaving York County Prison and how can we help them gain access to those services prior to release. We have our Reentry Opportunity Center, which is where you have the fortune of meeting me during our community open house. And at the Reentry Opportunity Center, people who are currently housed in the work release unit of York County Prison have immediate access on a calendar basis to services at the Rock. And what we're looking to do is what are some challenges, what are some things that kind of allowed you not to thrive the way that you feel you should have, and how can we help you access that? The biggest ones right now, of course, are what we see in the community: housing, transportation, and workforce. So a large part of the staff right now, we are looking to see how can we connect people with jobs and second chance employers. I also do advocacy going around the county to talk to employers of the importance of being second chance employers.
Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, y'all, she said she was from New York and she talked fast, but that was a lot. But like, and visiting the facility over there was really, really cool. I mean, there was, trade information, computer literacy, all of that. We met somebody that helped, and we didn't, what shocked me was, again, basic stuff that you that you don't even think about was procuring an ID.
Yes, that is a huge issue right now, especially we all know with the real ID.
Yeah.
So the wait along, and in order to get an ID, you need to have certain identifying documents. Yeah. But if you were incarcerated, didn't know you were going to be incarcerated and lost all of that through an eviction, through a fire, just kind of through anything in life, you're starting from ground zero. So it becomes harder and more challenging for our people who are coming in. So right now, those are some of the things that we try to tackle. Like day one, when we meet them, how can we get you your ID? How can we work with our state reps to kind of expedite that? So we're setting people up on a path of success.
That is super cool. That is super cool. Well, as we could sit here and chat all day about this because I love that open house, but as the bonus guest, I kind of got to, but no, thank you so much for coming by, Shauna. Yeah, absolutely. It was super educational. And again, go out there, y'all, make your donations, givelocalyork.org, and make it happen for the Reentry Coalition. Thanks, Shauna. Appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate you.
Back in 60 seconds, Ron, as we split here, let's take a look. We have two kindness caravans setting up at the same time.
All right.
So we'll have A and C here coming to it. Oh, and C said,
no,
no,
on stage. Look at that.
Give us a moment.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Where's the? There it is. Yeah.
Let me fix that real quick so you don't have to watch that the size of a pinky finger.
A thumbnail, right? Yeah. There you go.
How about this?
Yeah.
Oh, nope. I can't fix it. All right, never mind. So let's throw it right to Carousel Kindness.
Kindness Crew A down at the Appel Center, right? Yeah. Give Day on the Go, sponsored by Traditions Bank, a division of ACMB. There is, actually the crew team, Truck A, and you guys are live on stage at the Appel Center, so take it away.
These beautiful surroundings we have here on this location. So, Kathy and Morgan here on Truck A. We're interviewing
AJ Myers, I'm
AJ.
the Director of Education and Community Engagement here.
All right, AJ, tell us a little bit about the Appel Center.
Yeah, the Appel Center, we have 3 performance spaces. The Strand Theater, which we're in right now, it seats over 1,200 people and it's going to be 100 years old next year. Capitol Theater, and also the Studio. We have been a performing arts center for 45 years, ever since Ella Fitzgerald got on stage with the York Symphony Orchestra and performed back in 1980.
All right, beautiful. So, why are you guys participating in the Give Local York?
Right. Well, we love any opportunity to share the message of the work that we do here at the Appel Center. Give Local York is a wonderful opportunity for us to be able to do that. Really gets us out in front of the York community. And, obviously the support that we get from the community through donations during Give Local York is amazing.
Okay, so the donations that you receive here, is there going towards any particular program or?
They do. The Appel Center is really committed to community engagement and education. So, programming. We have.
Hey, teams, I'm sorry, guys. Truck C, I need you guys to hit the mute button so that. Can you guys mute yourself, Truck C? Thank you. Sorry, AJ.
Sure. So we have events like educational program. We have classes. We go out. We visit schools. Playground programs. We saw over nearly 17,000 attendees at our education and engagement events in the last year.
So this is funded through the Educational Tax Program, the EITC program, which is through the state, correct?
Partially, but a lot of the funding also comes from sponsors and individual donors, and also things like our memberships, which in addition to providing funding for our programming like this, it also gets members access to early ticket purchases. They find out what we're going to have before anybody else, and it's free events throughout the year. It's just a great program if you want to support the theater and also get a couple perks.
Okay. So you guys with the EITC program bus kids in from different schools, correct? And
we do, but again, a lot of that funding doesn't come from EITC. Okay. That is really from individual donors. We do run 2 programs, our school matinee programs and Stage the Page. Through those, we saw nearly 10,000 students this year, and we do offer those completely free of charge to the schools. Tickets are free, and we will pay busing subsidies for schools if they don't have the funds to make it in.
okay. Anything else you'd like to share? Any upcoming shows or anything to kind of draw people into?
Yeah, well, our season has about a month left this year, but we are getting ready to announce our centennial season in June. So check back. We're celebrating 100 years of the Strand Theater, and we have a huge season planned. Can't wait for everybody to find out all about it. That is going to be in June.
All right.
That is awesome.
I don't know, Truck A guys, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
So I've heard about the Appel Center many, many times. I'm on the mailing list, so I get the cards and all that stuff. And last year when I was up here, I was able to come on in and see a show at the Appel Center the night before Give Local York was the Book of Mormon, and it was fantastic. So there's, as they say in the pro wrestling business, banger after banger after banger coming through the Appel Center. AJ, the place is beautiful. It's very cool to see this perspective too, right?
It is.
A lot of people,
yeah. Whoever had this idea, kudos, because this is awesome to see it from that stance. So yeah.
How often do we get to be on the stage? You
right?
know, so many folks in York have sat in those seats over the years.
Exactly.
You know, so it's a wonderful, wonderful place. So. Thank you guys so much for participating. Any last thoughts here, AJ?
Just that picture of you at Book of Mormon popped up on my Facebook yesterday. So.
Nice. Wonderful. Well,
Memories.
Hopefully I'll get a chance to be back out there. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. So thank you again for all the work that you do. It's a great, great place. So thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, AJ. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Morgan. Talk to you guys soon.
Thank you, Truck A. We'll be back in 60 seconds with Truck C.
Truck C.
So where are they going to be? We'll find out here in just a moment.
We will.
AJ's the man. He's so cool.
Seemed like a nice guy.
It's a man.
Heck.
Welcome back to Give New York 2025 live. Let me turn my mic up.
Yeah, got
There
mic
you
up,
go.
music down, back at it.
Back-to-back performing arts features. It's 3/12 here in York Run, and
Right.
we're going to send it over to Truck C.
Truck C down at the Eichelberger Performing Arts Center, and yep, absolutely. Samantha, you want to take it away?
Hey guys, first, sorry we were loud earlier with a very rowdy crowd today. So I'm not sure. Eichelberger Performing Arts Center in Hanover, and they have such an incredible story to tell. So why don't you share with everybody a little bit about what that backstory is?
Okay, about 27 years ago, a group in the community got together to save the Eichelberger Auditorium, and we renovated it into the Performing Arts Center. And now we're just about 2 years out from having done a $1 million reseeding and renovation to fix all the things that needed to be fixed that weren't done right the first time. So we've got a wonderful facility for our community. I love supporting the arts in Hanover and elsewhere because of it. So thank you for allowing us to be here.
And you guys should be very impressed because they are the first ones we came to today with notes. He is ready. So I'm going to let you take it away. I know you have a lot of great stuff to share.
I just want to let everybody know Hanover rocks. This is the place. We're the second largest population area of York County, and there's so much here to do and so much here that the community just pours their heart out to everyone. And Give Local York is so important because it really just transcends through our whole community. All the nonprofits in the Hanover area were on board. The Hanover Performing Arts Center is on board, and we are truly a fabric of this community. Over 25,000 people a year pass through our doors. It's tremendous, okay? We have over 400 performers on our stage throughout the year, from national touring acts to local dance schools. The York JCs has the Hanover Miss Pageant here. Hanover Exchange Club has the Comedy and Magic, and we're the home of the Hanover Symphony Orchestra. So important to the community. And really, that's what Give Local York's about, is really reaching out where we live. And our moniker on our website is Give Where You Live. And that's really, truly transcends through our whole county, but especially here in Hanover. Great people, great things to do. This beautiful new theater that was renovated in 2023. Hopefully we'll take the pan a little bit of a shot. All new sound system, lighting. We have a brand new LED wall that we're installing this month. We're excited about that. And as to a special tribute for Give Local York, that what I decided to do today is, if you jump on our website, theike.org, we are previewing our fall schedule. So it's a little sneak peek. Not every show's listed, but we put out about, I think, 12 or 15 shows for the fall. You can jump on there, get a great ticket, and we're just really excited to have everyone participate here.
Guys, this facility is beautiful. So if you have not been here, definitely come out and check it out. Is this your first year participating with Give Local York,
No,
or are you
we're here
veterans?
from the founding year.
Oh,
Nice.
veterans.
Okay.
That's what we love to hear.
Yes, absolutely.
We were here from the very start. We know all the challenges when you ramp up something like Give Local York, and we really wanted to be in on the ground floor and support it because we truly believe what the mission is.
Awesome.
Guys, definitely come and check it out. It's beautiful here.
How would you say Give a Local York has grown since you were part of year one? Like how is the feel different around the community?
Right. What I've seen for the growth and our personal growth is that it's given us tremendous exposure to the York County area where people didn't know about us. Our challenge is having that identity crisis throughout all of York County, that, we're here in this lower left-hand corner of York County, and we're easy to get to, and Give Local York has really helped us reach the local area and really make a difference in the area.
Amazing.
That is.
Supporting the arts has a huge impact on the community. So if you have not been here yet, definitely come and check out their fall schedule.
And something.
Something.
Well,
shout out to the Ike. Oh, there you are. You're back. Okay, sorry, we lost you guys for a second there.
I think our camera person got a phone call. It's probably
that'll happen. Yeah, right. Yeah. Responsibility.
too popular.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Exactly.
Is that you on Facebook? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I see you.
Man. Well, thank you guys. I mean, from the Ike, I heard you say that's your nickname. You got to go check out the Ike. Is that what I heard you say earlier?
Yep, go check the Eichelberger Performing Arts Center. The website's theike.org.
Awesome.
Theike.org. Thank you guys so much for taking the time today. Kindness Caravan, C, you guys are doing a great job.
Yes, absolutely.
I think we've got a three-way tie for most fun Kindness Caravan of the day.
Yeah, and I'm loving these on stage ones.
This
is super cool. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back in 60 seconds.
All right, cool. Thank you.
And as we throw the countdown clock and turn the music back on, shout out to my aunt that's watching in Utah.
Oh, there it is. Is that your aunt?
That's my aunt.
All right.
And my friend Emily tuned in. She said, "Happy Give Local York Day from St. Louis." So she's
look
part
at
of
that.
a
Okay,
nonprofit
cool.
that will be participating in Give STL Day.
Nice.
Next week. Let me get back to a shot of us.
There you go.
I still have the mic up, but I'm just talking.
Quite all right.
Yeah, I mean, once you reach this point of the day, like all rules go out the window. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So I want to bring up one more comment here, and we might have to reach out to the other corner. Robert Wayne Pulo Jr.
Woo!
Says woo. So
Robert Wayne Pulo Jr. Woo. What if... Nice guy.
I love it.
Bob Pulo says, "Nice guy."
I love it.
All right, we'll be back in 0 seconds.
In 0 seconds, so we're back. Like we didn't even go anywhere. Wow, just yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Chris is fixing his throat. All right, who do we have next here?
We have Sue Demers from Easter Seals. So yeah.
All right, let's throw it over to you and Sue here. While
Okay.
I try
Hey.
and survive.
All right, we got some. Okay, got the music's off. We're back. Okay, cool. Welcome back, everybody. We are here at the 3:19 hour. Give Local York 2025. I am Ron Unger, aka Lisa Barshinger's husband. To my right is Chris Strubb, the Giving Day guy, and we have the pleasure of. It's a funny thing with Sue DeMars from Easter Seals, Western and Central PA. Just on a personal note, I met Sue just this year, and I have seen Sue essentially everywhere now. So it is, the universe is weird like that, right? So, Sue, go ahead and introduce yourself and introduce to what you got going on with Easter Seals.
Sure. So Easter Seals, Western and Central Pennsylvania. We are the affiliate that serves the largest portion in Pennsylvania of Easter Seals. We serve people in 47 counties. And if you've never heard of Easter Seals, we provide programs and services for individuals with disabilities, and we also work with our military families in different ways depending on what part of the country we're in.
Wow, that's really neat. So,
Yes.
okay, so wow, is that like a new, or is Easter Seals
It
always
really
helped on
just,
that?
it's not new for our area.
Okay.
So in Johnstown, where we have a speech and hearing lab, they have a lot of veterans there. We here in York provide camps and retreats for kids in military families.
Wow.
So we've been doing that for a number of years, and those are always free of charge for the military families. So it really gives those kids an opportunity to share things that other normal kids, don't experience. And so, they're hanging out and playing with people who's got a mom that's deployed, or, a dad that came home with an injury or something.
Right. No, that's actually what I was just about to say, was that is a very unique, demographic, and that very unique challenges there.
Yes.
With, again, returning home or just basic deployment, and then whatever potential after effects there may be. So that's
Right, yeah.
and talk about a niche, I guess, group that you all have to help that group. I mean, that's the specialists, if you will.
Yes,
Yeah.
so a lot, the staff that have the therapeutic recreation type of backgrounds. So those kids may or may not also have a disability.
Sure.
So we have the experience to work with that, but also I was not aware until I came on board with Easter Seals that Pennsylvania has the largest National Guard of any state in the country.
Wow.
And so we contract with the PA National Guard, and we put on, I think it's 5 camps over the summer every year for different age groups and in different places in the state to accommodate those families.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Oh, that's really neat. The largest
Yes.
National Guard. Wow, in the entire country.
I believe so, here in
Wow.
Pennsylvania.
Here in
yes.
Pennsylvania. Wow.
Yeah.
Keystone State, stand
Yes.
up. That's
That's
amazing.
right. Yes.
That's super great to hear.
Yes.
So, assuming you've been a part of Give Local since its inception.
I believe Easter Seals has.
Easter
I
has,
am
yeah.
new with
Okay.
Easter Seals, but I've been a part of Give Local with other organizations as well.
Okay,
so,
very
yes.
nice. Yeah, you're no stranger to the nonprofit
No.
world. You know this
Yes.
world very, very well.
Yes.
So what does is there anything new that Easter Seals has coming up, or anything you want to focus on for 2025 and beyond?
Yes, so we're actually, it's not new, but we're bringing it back.
Oh.
We had a lot of community recreation programs prior to COVID, and when we came back after COVID, really the only one that people were consistently coming to were our weekly bowling programs that we have in 3 different areas.
Oh,
But
bowling.
yes,
Yeah.
they love bowling. It's for kids and adults, and they are a great program. But we used to have horseback riding and snow skiing, water skiing, tubing, baseball, all kinds of things. And so we have just hired someone to kind of bring those back, and we're hopeful that we can get the staff lined up, so because the participants are asking for it. There really is a
wow,
need.
look at that.
So, yeah.
Okay, no, and you can see that again. People still yearn for that in-person activity and
Yes.
stuff like that. So it's super awesome to hear that the desires there.
Yes.
And now you have the ability to help bring that back to
Yes,
people.
so we're very excited. We're hoping that things will start to get off the ground in the fall.
Nice.
So, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect time to do that type of stuff
Yes.
too, right?
Yes,
so
absolutely.
yeah. We want to enjoy the warm weather,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
so yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
Very
great.
cool. That's awesome to hear, Sue. Well, thank you so much for your time, for being
Appreciate
here.
it.
Thank you everything that you do for Easter Seals. It's a great organization. You opened my eyes as to your capabilities. So I'm sure there's some listeners out there that learned a thing or two as well. So thanks
you.
for being
Appreciate
here.
it.
Appreciate you.
it. I hope I continue to see you around.
Hey, look at that. Feelings mutual. Absolutely. We'll take it.
So
All right,
I hope
thank
to
you.
see you back here next
Yeah,
year.
Great,
thank
there
you.
you go.
Absolutely.
Great, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be back in 60 seconds with our next group. Don't go anywhere. Give Local York 2025 live.
This is the type of history center that you would expect to see in a major city.
This museum is vastly different in that it draws people in, it gives people various experiences. It's designed to meet learners where they are.
This is everyone's museum, everyone's library and archives. They can go look up their families or local history.
This new center, it's an inspiration to me, so I hope it is an inspiration to everybody, that you will find the stories of your ancestors in the halls of the library here or the archives.
I came to the Colonial Complex as an elementary school student. And why I love history, I don't know that I can exactly explain it, but it started here.
Once you get a sense for what's here, you're going to want to come back because there's always going to be something new to see, something new to learn, something new to appreciate.
It is your museum, your library, your archives. Everything we have collected over the years belongs to this community.
It's the ultimate museum about community and about togetherness.
Yeah.
But I'll control the.
All right, and we're back at the 3:26 now 7 hour. So you all just watched the video for the York County History Center, and I have to admit, I will say, as a non-native, the sheer amount of history that is here in York County,
it's stunning.
Stunning. It is one of the reasons I keep telling people that York County perpetually surprises me in the best ways, and this is a classic example of that. So to my left here we have Dan Fink. He's the Vice President of Marketing and Public Relations for the York County History Center, which again, looking at that video, I'm kicking myself because I haven't been there, and I obviously need to get there. Dan wants to have us down, so.
You need to get there. Yeah, we could spend more than 5 minutes talking about the York County History
I was going to say, right, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Dan, tell us what you guys are all about.
So, History Center's been around since 1895, developed as a clearinghouse for genealogy information. Over time, we've added buildings that we maintain and make available to the public for tours. So folks who come to York should not only plan to stop at our new museum, which we just opened last year, but we have the Colonial Complex, which includes buildings that date back to the 1700s. We have the Agricultural and Industrial Museum, which traces the rich heritage of York County industry and agriculture. We came up with a pretty sharp name for that. And we have the York County Fire Museum, which details a lot of York County firefighting history.
Oh, wow.
But it's a new museum that really gets me excited and that has really drawn a lot of interest from folks here in York.
Wow, and you just opened said new museum, it will be a year.
Coming up in this summer, it'll be 1 year, that's right. And
wow,
so
yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. We have seen significant growth in number of people through the door, number of members, but we rely on the community to support our operation. So today's Give Local York Day is a wonderful opportunity for us, not only to get the word out about the History Center, but to raise some important operating dollars for us too.
And Dan, you just mentioned, I came over and met you a moment before we came on the air together. You guys are in a period of transition now.
That's right. The president and CEO, Joan Mummert, who's been with the History Center since for 18 years, just retired this week. So we're in the middle of a search process to bring a new person in. We should have somebody in place this summer.
Nice.
And in the meantime, we have a lot going on. So when you come into the new museum, it's something that I like to tell people, you're not going to see everything in one visit. The first thing you see is this spectacular History Makers Tower. We've arrayed photos of 70 people around the bottom of the smokestack, which I think you can see from here. It's an old electricity generating plant, so the smokestack is still part of the structure, and we've integrated it into the museum experience.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really neat.
Totally awesome.